Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel AKG. I have recently posted a video over this channel. This is a very basic level of Excel portfolio which I have created and many people gone through. I hope they have enjoyed watching my that video. Now I'm in this session going to create a next portfolio project over Excel which is just a level up from what we have posted my video on my channel. This is just a one level up. Now I'm going to create a second portfolio basis on Excel and here I can have some valuable insights I gonna pick up from the raw data. Let's see the way I gonna pick up and what are the functions and formula I gonna use. You can have logic by following this. So let's see in a moment. I have an Excel raw data. We have a list of around 60 records in this. We have a player name spans from from which year they can start and from until which year they have played and what the numbers of matches they have played and whatever the innings they have played, how many times they are not out, how many runs they have scored, and what is his highest score, and what score is gonna average here, how many hundreds they have scored, how many fifties they have scored, how many times they are on duck. So we have the cricket player profiles like data. We have around 60 records here. So I'm gonna pick some valuable insights from this data set. Now first I have to make this data set as a unique. That means no duplicates, no redundancy types of data should be available in this data set because they encounters error while they are going to create the calculation. Here we can see these are the duplicates, these are the duplicates, and these are the duplicates. Now what I want all duplicates to be out. So in Excel, the same, just I select this all this and then go to the data, under data, click the remove option. Now I have to select from player. Now it's out. There is no duplicate now. You have seen Sangakkara is not duplicate now. Hasim Amla is not duplicate now. Virat Kohli is not duplicate now. Now we have G column. There are some records having the sticks marks as a suffix. So it will not get calculated value because this is not an integer type of data. This is looks like a string type of data. So I gonna to convert these asterisk marks of numbers into a number so that we gonna have a calculation over this. So need to remove the asterisk mark. So what should I do? This is mainly a portfolio project where you're gonna use your expertise. Whatever you expert you are, you gonna use all these your expertisement so that you can do every types of exercise. So I'm gonna exclude these six marks from the number each they have. So selecting this, going to Alt DE, others. Here I give a six marks. Now I want these sticks which do not import here. Now finish this. Now I have all sticks marks gone. Now what I want this to be splitted out in two columns so that I can make the left sides of years as a starting year and the right sides of year as a final year for a particular player. So in this way, I gonna use text to column. Here I have a hyphen in between, but I want both these two values to be splitted in two columns. But the next column I have a value of matches. Let's see what happens. Finish this one. There are already data. Do you want to replace it? I don't want to be replaced because I want matches to be available in the data set. So I am going to cancel this one. Now what should I do? I first insert a column. Now I am going to do the same exercise. Now I have matches already here because I have inserted a place for splitting the two values into two columns. Now I am renaming this one starting year, final year. These are the way I am going to clean the redundancy from the data. You need to do the same exercise once you gonna show your insights from this data set. So here, if I can see there are few records which have null value, meaning they have blank. What I want to be placed as a 0. So what should I do? I just select all these, then Control H. Control H will let you a window where what you want to be replaced and in the next box what you want to replace with which value. So I am going to replace a blank, so no need to give here anything. Here I want to replace with 0. Now replace all. Now I have replaced whatever blanks we have, this becomes now 0. In this way, we have every cells filled up. Now it becomes extra, so this make delete so that we have up to level of data sets. Now we have all clean the data. But here I have player with the country name. So what I need player to be separated from the country. Country should be in the another column. Or I just want country to be placed in the next column next to the player name. So just insert here one column. Now use text to column options. Here you have to put a small bracket because the patterns are the same. Now finish this one. Now we have this as a country. Now we see still have a closing bracket. So I have to remove from here. So same text to column, then click next. Here you have to select this one and then do not import because importing this column also require your one more column. So I don't want to import this column. I just want to skip this one so that I have cleared a small closing bracket from the B column. Now we have country as separated from the player. Now I have cleared all the record, meaning we have now a data set ready for your calculation part. So going to the next sheet, here you have to apply your logic. What do you want to show? I want to show the player wise comparison, meaning if I select one player, his runs, his balls, how many 50s, how many hundreds, how many ducks they have made. And here I want to select another player name. The same score should be visible here. And then gonna have a comparison from these two columns so that I could know what are the percentage they have gap in between these two players. So here I gonna take a validation of data. So make validation. So Alt DL, a list, and source I gonna select from here. Just use this one. Now gray out so that you can understand there is a validation applied here. Now I'm going to use the same validation part here. So I have validation list here and I have validation list here so that one player can be selected from this validation and other player can be selected from this validation, and basis on these two players we have the what are the percentage the one player have better or not better than the second player which you have selected in the second validation list. So here I have to go first that how many scored, how many runs they have scored while they were playing. So using this, using here some if, the range where you gonna apply your criteria. So I'm going to using a range from this to this. Now I'm going to fix this one, this to this, and I'm going to fix this one. Now what is my criteria? Criteria is whatever you gonna select it from here. So fix this one also. Now your sum range, and my sum range is how many runs they have scored. This is the H column. So fix this one. Now hit enter. I have given something wrong here because I have not selected the range as what we require. So here I am going to select the range from this to this and then gonna fix this one. First remove this one. Again I am going to apply from if the range I want this range fix. I want to have a criteria over this and this is my criteria and then gonna have a sum of the range. Then I want to sum of the range of this H column. Now fix this one. Hit enter. Now using the same thing for here. But here this is a C8. Now this is fine. Now what I want this should be a large font. This also should be a large font. Now the same thing I gonna apply here and make right copy. Here I have to change only the thing which I require here. So I want here C2, this gonna fix here. So just press this one. Now I gonna copy to the right. Now I have C2 as a fix everywhere. Now I have to change only this part. This time I'm going to use a run. Now this time I'm going to use how many matches they have played. So fix this one. Here you have to write highest score and then match it. In the same way, whatever I have applied here, same, just copy this one. Okay, just make this one and this one gonna fix. Now make a copy this one and paste here. Now what should I do? I am again taking the another range which can show that what is my uh, highest score. So fix this one. In this is my highest score and this is my total score. Now I am going to copy the same. I am going to paste here the same. If I am going to select and now I am going to select here D8, C8. Now write this one here C8 and here make a copy of this formula and paste here. Now make a copy of this formula and paste here. In the same way, I gonna show you what is my not out, meaning how many times we were not out. Fix this one. Now copy the same formula to the next. Now delete all these two. Now this is a not out. The same for the second player. Now what I want, I have two players here and their profiles. Or you can say the every player have their history in cricket world. Now what I want this to be compared by this, meaning how many runs they have scored greater than this and how many percentage. So what should I do? I should just select this one, make a minus of this one divided by this one. Now make a percentage. In the same way, you're gonna make percentage of every numbers. Now you're gonna arrange. Now you have everything on board. Now what should I do? You should now arrange in a way so that it looks attractive. So what should you do? You just format all these. I'm gonna format these all. In the same way, I'm gonna format these all. Now, what I want this to be formatted like this. But what I want, every positive number should be in green and negative number should be in red. So what should I do? Just go to the greater than 0 percentage. Just custom format, font color in green. Make bold of it. Now, okay. And again select these all less than 0 percentage red text. Now you can see I have formatted a percentage value also in red and green. Now format these two also so that it looks. Now format the headers part. Make border of it. If you want to fill a background, fill like this. You make border of it also. If you want to format it in a this font name, then we have now a level up from what we have posted my last video. Here we have this pointing how many they have scored, how many matches they played, and what was his highest score and how many times they were not out. In the same way for the Jack Callis here. And we have percentage comparison between the two. And now this is static. This is a dynamic. If you gonna select another, you will change your record. Now see, earlier it was a negative value here, but now this time here. Once negative value, wherever they get a place for negative value, it will be formatted as a red. If you want to Sangakkara to be compared with root, you can see everything's gonna formatted as per the player you gonna selected here. If you want to be compared with the Allen border, you can see here. If you want to be compared this one as a brand ladder, you can see here. You can see here. You can see here. You can see here. This is the way you have a dynamic insights. So anyone can select the two players. They will show their what they have did in their life. In this way, you gonna use what are the formula you know so far. You have to put all your effort to creating this type of dashboard. This is a very basic dashboard I have shown you. In this way, you're gonna create a better than me. I hope you will do. Enjoy watching this video and make sure you hit a subscribe button. And if you want to have a basic knowledge of what Excel formula we have used here and what they are and from where they gonna learn this, I have a video channel. Akhilesh Gupta is the video channel, and this video channel name uh, is Akhilesh Gupta 60603. This is my channel name where you can learn all basics to advanced Excel formula and not only Excel formula. If you want to be expert as a data scientist or data analyst, then you go. There are multiple subjects video available there and watch. And don't forget either you subscribing this channel or this channel so that whenever the new video we gonna upload it on the video channel you will get notified first so that once you get notifications you just start watching but first do your job first. After that whenever you have a time you make skills by watching videos all over these channels. Thanks for watching.